Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Tom Curry and I've created a course called Endure Through Fear. What's great about this is that we focus solely on a few behavioral issues and why you have stopped getting your dreams. Goal setting is one of them. Would I like to go ahead and just thank everybody who's returned here from my last video, and if you haven't, go ahead and take a peek. On that last video I talked about many things, but specifically goal setting and how you can go ahead and achieve your goals. What I've also decided to discuss throughout this course are many different ways that we've held ourselves back. Again, I want to go ahead and talk specifically about that. So let's talk about goal setting. What is it? Well, if you're not setting goals properly, you're like that old saying, you're so far behind you think you're in first place. You're chasing your whole entire life, but never getting anywhere. And believe it or not, that's choices, of which I'll deal with later. But when it comes down to goals, you have to have the ability and foresight to make changes. You see, a lot of the goals that we have today, a lot of the beliefs we have today deal solely with what individuals thought about us, told us. There's, when we're born, we don't have any thing on our blank canvas. Everything we paint on that blank canvas comes from the people around us. And since they come from the people around us, we are no longer our own free-thinking individual. We base our life on what we've been told. I need you to do this, you should do that, you should do this. You're only successful if. So all of these things, we start developing our own goal setting around other people's beliefs. When that happens, we do not become successful, let alone happy. I should say we can become successful, but we're not successful within ourselves. Here's a great way of looking at it. You're living somebody else's dream, but you haven't led yours. So you have to go ahead at a certain part of your life and say, all right, what is it I'm going to do to go ahead and access my own personal success and beliefs? The one thing that I've always thought about and I've always realized was that as long as I was chasing somebody else's dreams, I was playing by somebody else's rules. Did not want to do that anymore. At a certain part of my life, I had to stop what I was doing. If I was going to go ahead and focus on my personal success, I had to go ahead and realize what I was doing was incorrect because I was in fact living somebody else's dream. I was living by somebody else's rules. I could not get what I wanted unless, and this is key, unless I redefined my goals and who I was. So a lot of times we set goals, but we don't set them properly. And what happens is we get depressed. We don't feel we're good enough. We don't get to a point where we've allowed ourselves to be successful. Now, when you're setting a goal, the key is you have to replace it. The result of the goal, if it's negative or your results have been horrible, you have to replace it with a positive outlook, a positive result. Let me give you an example. For many, many years, I smoked 3 packs a day. That was crazy. So what did I do? I knew that if I continued smoking, that I would in fact have a very negative situation, meaning I'd probably die of lung cancer. Or I wouldn't be there in a way for my wife to enjoy our relationship. So I said, all right, I want to stop smoking. That's the goal. My current result right now is if I don't stop smoking, negative things are going to happen to my health. Okay, I knew that. But I wanted to stop smoking. That was going to be my goal. But I knew that if I changed the result with a very different positive outcome, I was more apt to stay with that behavior. So what I did was the following. I went ahead and I multiplied 3 packs of cigarettes a day by price over 12 months, so on and so forth. And I found out that I was spending $5,714 a year just in smoking. How could I use that extra money now? Well, I love taking vacations. I think they're fantastic. I think it's the greatest way to unplug, to enjoy everything around you, to reconnect. That's why I enjoy vacations. Now, I wanted to stop smoking. Health didn't scare me enough, okay? Was not a motivator, but I love vacations. Vacations became my motivator. Interesting, I stopped smoking. Because every time I picked up a cigarette, I said, okay, health is okay. Man, I'm losing vacation money. What am I, nuts? I want to take a vacation. $5,714 is a great motivator for me to have a better life. Again, if you're going to set a goal, you have to look at the outcome. If the outcome doesn't scare you, doesn't make you want to change your behavior, you need to go ahead and replace it with something that you'll be rewarded with. So if you're in business and you want to set a goal to be a better communicator, you look at what's happened if you're not a great communicator. you haven't built trust with your team. Well, that still doesn't bother you because you're an authoritarian individual. But if you say, all right, I'm not getting the trust from my people, therefore they are not going to be productive for me. I need to change that production. What is it I need to do that will end up benefiting me? So you go and you decide to change that result. You sit down and you talk with your people. You tell them what it is. And whether you agree or disagree with it, you go ahead and start to implement some of their changes. What you'll find is they will now respond to you at a much higher level because they know you're listening. You will start to see communication will get better. You'll start to see that trust will be built. So you had a behavior, brought in negative results. You've now gotten rid of that negative goal results. You've replaced it with something positive, and you start hitting your goals because now you have gone ahead and started to get what you wanted, which was trust. I got the same thing with my vacation money. I stopped smoking, saved $5,700, and I went on nice vacations. This is what we kind of do. I want to thank you very much for joining me. My name is Tom Curry. The course is Endure Through Fear. And I really want to thank you for doing all that you do. A lot of people don't say thank you. I appreciate and have great gratitude that you have come to join me. Keep your eye out at my next video. You can reach me and contact me at Tom Curry, or you can contact me at coachingbynumbers.com, or go ahead and sign up through this video. I thank you very much. I look forward to speaking with you. Take care.